Good morning, everyone. I'm hoping that you all can hear me. I had a little bit of trouble hooking up to Rumble and YouTube, but hopefully on both channels you guys can hear me. I'm going to check over there on Rumble real quick and share screen and see what's going on over there. But let's take a look. So for those of you that don't know, I have a Rumble channel. You can go ahead if you'd like and follow the new Arcana Shores over there on Rumble. So it appears that we are still connected, so that's great. And then over here, I'm on YouTube. So those of you on Rumble that don't know what the YouTube channel is, let me share screen real quick. And I'm also going to talk about a new show that I'm going to be doing on the 24th. So Arcana Shores on YouTube, just type in Arcana Shores and it should pop up. But this is the channel over here. And this is a show that I'm going to be bringing forward on the 24th. So very soon, we're going to go over the return of our abilities, our supernatural abilities, and also go over our memory and how our soul families, all of us together, are finally reuniting with those from our past lives. And we're starting to remember certain connections. I don't know about you guys, but are you encountering, deja vu, for instance? Like that's happening more and more with myself. So I'm very curious to see how you guys resonate with all of this. So there's a lot of things we're going to go over, but it's happening. These are the times that we are starting to open up into different realms as well, and really starting to remember our past lives. But not only that, it's certain connections that we have in our lives, certain individuals, those souls we've known before. And I'm sure plenty of you out there in the chat right now, I have known you guys before. Because I have to say, with the personal readings, I seem to really resonate, and just it seems so natural to talk with you guys, and it's familiar. So a lot of you are very familiar to me. So I know that we did. I know that we had past lives for sure. So we will get into that. That's on the 24th. I purposely set it up for 6/24/24. I do think it's a day that's going to transition us into, it's like a portal day, but it's also we are shifting our consciousness into a higher realm. Higher abilities are coming forward. So stay tuned for that. How are you guys doing out there in the chat? We've got Diane Alexander in the chat. Welcome. Timelines are merging. Yes, I do believe that as well. Timelines are merging. This is crazy how things are speeding ahead. Have you noticed how time, which I don't like time because it doesn't really exist, but you notice how the days are kind of running all together? It's going to speed up even more. So just wait. But yes, you're correct, Diane. Timelines are merging together. We're seeing certain individuals, some of them in your lives, my life as well. Some of them, we have to kind of leave them where they're at and keep pushing forward on our own path. And that's going to happen. That's going to happen. This is actually the turning point right now. And looking at astrology, it sure is as well. So it's like this week and next week is a major turning point for advancements in your own life, and leaving those, individuals, jobs, whatever it may be, leaving it behind if it doesn't serve you or support you. And also pay attention to your physical body. How does it make you feel? So discernment and frequency. So if it doesn't make you feel a higher frequency, then it doesn't serve you. And that's when you move forward. But hey, glad to see you guys all here. I have a few announcements to make. For those of you that have Instagram, you probably already saw it, but there's a few things I want to go over before we get into the cards this morning. And the weather, we're going to talk about the floods in Florida and also fires in Reno, Nevada. So we're going to look into that. And feel free, put your questions out there, start thinking of some questions, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But I want to make a few announcements. So on Instagram, before I play this, hold on, it's a little clip from the launch party of the cards. So there will be in the coming couple of weeks, so 5 randomly chosen. So I'm not like just choosing people and picking favorites, okay? So 5 random decks of cards will be signed by myself, Lance Shuttler, and Lisa Victoria, Queen of Wands. So I'm going to play this little clip that it is on Instagram, but I'm just so excited to do this. And I have a few more announcements as well, but this is from the launch party. So I'm going to just play this real quick.
Thank you again. I'm honored to be in your deck. It's amazing. And, you know, doing 5 autographs on them for 5 people.
Ooh, okay. So that means you guys get my autograph and Lance's autograph for 5 decks he will sign. Ooh, okay. She's very intuitive and magical and just has been an inspiration in my life. So that is why I did choose her, and I said, hey, would you like to be in my tarot deck? About when you held these cards.
Yes, these. One thing I told you a long time ago with your cards, but these cards, these are really magical because you thought of them and you created them. And something about you that a lot of people I think that know you is you create magic because you literally change lives. But your cards, like they're magic. They're really powerful. You gave me a deck of your cards when I first met you, and they're the most magic cards I've ever had. It almost makes me want to cry because they're living. If that makes sense, they're literally living cards. And when I think of a card, I'm like, if that's the best card in the deck, I actually turn it over. Like, I'm like, what? So I'm just excited for people to have these because I think that I think they will change vibrations and like really like make a magic manifestation for people when they use them for real.
Oh, well, thank you.
And I'm really proud.
Yes, so the next 5 decks, we're going to be signing them, and I'm so excited to get them out to you. And it'll be random. Like I said, I'm not picking favorites, even though I have a lot of you as my favorites. But yeah, the colors of the sun. So I'm going to stop sharing. But yeah, so that's one announcement I wanted to make. And arcanashores.net, that's the only place you can get these beautiful cards. Oh, and for some reason, my cards have lost connection. Hold on a second. We need to get back in the studio. I'll have to figure that out. I don't know why it did that. But it lost connection. That's so strange. But anyways, I'll just have to hold up the cards today, and that's fine. But yeah, that's one announcement. And then also, for those of you that would love to come to South Florida, or maybe you already have plans to come down here for vacation or something, I do want to show this. So I did make this announcement yesterday, but here's the official flyer for it. So the Opal Grand Resort here in Delray Beach, Florida. I will be there like every weekend, but if you did need a weekday, I can make a special arrangement. But every weekend, there will be meet and greets this summer, for the summer, in Delray Beach, Florida, here at the Opal Grand Resort. So I'm really excited to announce that. So not only just like a meet and greet and a picture, but I will sit with you and do a reading with you in their little cafe. They have a cute little coffee cafe, so that's right where we would do it. So very exciting. So if you ever, if you have some plans this summer, or you're going to make some, come on down to South Florida and I will meet you, and it would be great. It would be a lot of fun. In-person readings I'm doing more often now. I did one yesterday and the day before with Lisa Victoria, actually, and a whole staff at a restaurant we did in Fort Lauderdale. But it's very different. It's so intense. I can really pick up things easily. It just flows naturally, everything. And it's amazing, the information that was coming out. So I do know, like, doing it old school, this is old style tarot reading, in person, face to face, one-on-one, it is the strongest. And it's just so fun. I love Florida, so I will be even venturing out towards the other coastlines of Florida, the upper state, but I will do that eventually. But for now, I will be locally here in Delray Beach. So come on down. You are encouraged and invited. And I'm going to share another screen too. So for those of you that have purchased the cards, and those of you that will purchase cards, this is going to be, hold on one second. Here we go. So you're all invited. So it'll be every second Saturday of every month, every second Saturday night of every month, beginning July 13th at 6 p.m. So this will be a Zoom call, and I believe I can have up to 100 or 200 people, I forget, but I can have a bunch of you. We can all jump on a Zoom and have a huge meetup, talking about tarot and talking about intuition, talking about how we're consciously evolving. So really anything. It's a social gathering, and it's a great opportunity for those of you that want to meet your soul tribe, because we are the soul tribe. We are a family here. So this is a great opportunity for those of you that want to interact and meet some new friends. There's been so many connections, I have to say. Just in the live chat, I've noticed, and you guys have made friends outside of this little gathering here. So just imagine how many connections you're going to make by joining the meetup. So the meetup is completely free. This is all just, it's complimentary, and it's something I've always wanted to do. And also for those of you, because YouTube added like a membership thing on my channel. So for those of you that did purchase, I think they gave you like an emoji or something for it. So if you did do that, you're also included in this. You can also come and join us. But bring your cards for sure. And if you don't have your cards, but you have the YouTube membership thing, if you just went ahead and did that, I don't advertise it, but if you already did it, awesome. You can come on in and join this group too. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I really want people to connect. I want you guys to meet some new friends, and we will help each other grow and evolve. So why not? So every second Saturday night of every month, 6 o'clock, we'll probably go for like 2 hours, 6 to 8 or something like that. But yeah, very exciting. So that's one announcement I wanted to make especially. And I'll be throwing this around as it gets closer. It'll be on Instagram, and I'll be advertising it periodically here as well. But it's a good opportunity to meet your soul tribe for sure. And let's see what else I have to share. I think we're going to get into some things now. So there's been a lot of messages coming through because you guys know I'm in Florida. I'm in South Florida, but no flooding here, thank goodness. But Miami, some parts of Fort Lauderdale, there is some flooding. So what we're going to do is pull some cards. We're going to pull some cards on this and see what's going on. Is it manipulation? Was this purposely done? I do feel so. I do think so. So we're going to take a look. And unfortunately, my camera setup is just not working. And that was a problem before the show. So I'm just going to turn that off for now. But I will hold up the cards as we go here. So let's take a look for the flooding that is down south, more southern than here. So that would be Miami or Fort Lauderdale. So let's take a look. What's going on there? Was this just planned weather manipulation, distraction? What is this going on? So let's take a look. So the 5 of Wands. So hopefully you guys could see this. I'm going to not share that anymore. So this is the 5 of Wands. So that is manipulation. That is some sort of conflict. Okay, so this was a 5 in numerology as a change. This was purposely changed, the weather. We have the Tower card. So I do feel this was to distract. This was to really kind of upheaval the residents out there. So let's take a look. Knight of Wands as well. So it is a distraction. It was purposely done. Weather manipulation, no doubt, for those of you that were wondering. So there you go for that one. And also I want to check on somewhere else. We're going to go over to Reno, Nevada now. So in Reno, Nevada, there are some fires going on. I know I have a picture. Hold on one second. So maybe I don't. I can't really find it. But there is fires going on in Reno, Nevada. And, there's a lot of Indian reservations out there. Gold is out there. So any questions regarding Reno, Nevada? Is anyone out there in the chat that lives in Nevada? Throw your questions out there as well. But let's take a look. What about the fires in Nevada? Is that weather manipulation? Were they set, not weather manipulation, were they set arson fires? So here we go. Yes or no? Was it arson? Here we go. Justice card. Wow, that's crazy. So the Justice card and the 8 of Swords. So definitely controlled. And with the Justice card is a yes all the way. This was set. This was arson for sure. Let's take a look. The Fool card and the Ace of Cups. So I think it's to cover something up. They're trying to cover something up. So let me ask the cards that. The fires in Reno, Nevada, are they trying to cover up something? Here we go. The High Priestess and the Hanged Man. So they're trying to sabotage something there. I do believe it has to do probably with the gold that's out there. Possibly. We have the King of Pentacles and the Strength card. So I do think it's going to come to a stop. Now, the King of Pentacles being very positive, the download I'm getting, that there's the white hats have interfered, so they didn't destroy what they planned to destroy. I feel like it was preset. What I'm getting is something was preset. The Leo energy, it was already there. It was already dominating that area. And it's almost like they have these planned areas already, and they'll go off when they already had them, like on a timer. That's what I'm getting too. A timer was preset and then they went off. So that's interesting. We're going to also look into other questions that I pulled up that were requested. I made them into banners. So we did the energy check on Reno and the flooding in Florida. Yes, they were both set off. Now, what about Father's Day? We have Father's Day coming up. This was a question that was in the chat. Well, not the chat, but the comments yesterday. So let's take a look. Is there anything that's going to happen on Father's Day? So let's take a look into that. It's coming up next week, I believe. So here we go. Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles is protection and safety. So far, so good. Now let's take a look. We have the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So I don't think anything major is going to go down on Father's Day. It looks pretty protected. And I'm talking about a global event or something disastrous. So it looks pretty good. We have the Ten of Cups with the Seven of Swords. With the Four of Pentacles energy, the Seven of Swords, I think that's protection and strategic protection. So I don't feel like anything devastating is going to happen on Father's Day. So that's good. Let me pull into the chat and take a look and see what you guys are seeing in there. Connie Phillips, yes, the gold is on the reservations in Reno, Nevada. White hats have it all. Yep, yes, they do. Let's see what else is out there. Ooh, check on Trump's birthday tomorrow. Yes, June 14th. So let's see, is anything going to go down tomorrow? Any changes? Any great announcements for tomorrow? Let's take a look. We have, the moon card. All right, so this is Pisces, water energy, Scorpio, okay? So, and Cancer, of course. So we have this moon energy. Let's see what else. Then I got the Three of Wands. All right, so something, I'm feeling like it's something, I do think it's kind of overseas. I don't know why, but I think it's somewhere far away. So it's somewhere in the world, but where? I'm not really sure. I think it might be some good news about a financial thing. Let's see. Queen of Wands. Ooh, I like it. And now we're getting the Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. So I do think, I don't know, I'm getting a financial vibe. I don't know. That's just coming through. Queen of Wands is another yes, and it's a high good power. All right, so it's a very positive thing. It's positive news. We're not getting anything that's damaging or bad news. So it's something related to the economy. That's what I would say. So financial economy, that's what I'm feeling for tomorrow, that there could be some good news there. So we'll have to stay tuned for that one. But yeah, it should be a beautiful day for Trump's birthday. Awesome. Let's see. And also, I wanted to, since Diane Alexander is here, I wanted to address something. So yesterday, she wrote in the chat a beautiful comment about self-sabotage. Let me get rid of that banner. So something we need to talk for a second. Hold on. So self-sabotage, she wrote it in the chat and said, don't self-sabotage, And then later yesterday, I did have a reading with her. Thank you to Aubrey Denton. So he donated, you guys probably remember a few weeks ago, he donated a one-on-one general reading. So that was for Diane, and it happened yesterday. But she wrote it in the chat in the morning, live chat. Self-sabotage, don't do self-sabotage. So what we discovered was in her reading, that was her higher self speaking not only to all of us to remind us, right? It was to her. It was her higher self. Because as we did the reading, we discovered that that was really the only thing that needs a little more attention, right? The stories you tell yourself. So we have to be careful with the words that we tell ourselves. Self-criticizing, just pay attention to that and don't do that. Give yourself love. Turn that self-criticism into love. So I just wanted to mention that. I thought that was amazing, though. So she was throwing that out there, thinking, oh, this is for all of us, the collective. But it actually turned out that her higher self was trying to tell her that message. So that's a big one. We have to be careful with the words that we tell ourselves. So, and let's take a look. Yeah, thank you, Aubrey Denton. He'll probably watch this later. I don't see him here yet. But let's take a look now. Bricks. Yeah. Ooh, what if tomorrow is bricks? So let's see. Let's take a look. I feel something financial tomorrow. So let's see. Is it going to be news about bricks tomorrow? Here we go. Wow. The Sun card and the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Sun card and the Nine of Pentacles, that's a huge yes. So this is financial, and it's also sovereign. It's independence. I think it is. I really do. Sun card is a giant yes. So I would go with it. Yep. So let's roll with that. Let's stay tuned and see what tomorrow develops into. But I am feeling it. And tomorrow is Friday. So let's focus on financials. Let's ask more questions about financials tomorrow for sure. I will put that in the title, actually. Let's see what else is out there. I'm going to check the new comments and see. XRP and gold. What about them using XRP and gold? Definitely, that is coming to a head. That is coming very, very soon. At the Quantum Summit event this weekend, it was a lot of talk about XRP and gold and silver. So let's pull some cards on it right now. Let's see. The energy for gold and silver, XRP. Here we go. That is hilarious. So the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, Mel Carmine and Amber out there, shout out to you. That is their card. So the Ten of Pentacles, and Pentacles represent the financial, and it represents a 10 as well. 10 is closure. 10 is a finish line. So yes, big time. Three of Cups. So XRP, gold, silver, we can see it blast off very soon. Let's see a confirmation spread. Are we going to see it blast off very soon? Since it gave me a 10, I'm going to ask, is it within the next 10 days? Here we go. Queen of Cups, and my own card, the Arcana Shores card, which is freedom. We're talking financial. We're talking financial freedom. So Queen of Cups, absolutely. Also, we're moving into Cancer season. We have to remember that because we're looking at time here. Tarot and time doesn't like each other, but it can give us zodiac time frames. So it's giving us a lot of water energy here. Also air, Gemini, and Capricorn in the Arcana Shores card. So we are in Gemini. We've got Cancer here, water. And then we also have Capricorn, which is very financial. And it is a leader of financials. So I would say absolutely within the next 10 days. And don't hold me to it, but that's what I'm getting right here, right now. 10 days. I asked it and it said yes. Financial freedom is on the way. So definitely. So we can expect to see some good news with XRP, gold, and silver very soon. And bricks, because we just pulled on bricks. Definitely to the moon. Yes, I see it in the chat. Let's see. This is a good one. Aloha, oh ladybug. Will seniors receive $2,000 increase tomorrow? Ooh. Let's see. Let's see what tarot will tell us, spirit will tell us right now. Gemini energy, the lovers, which in this case, because we're talking financial, this is collaboration energy. And then we have transformation. That's my death card. So I call it transformation because it's an ending and a new beginning to a better horizon. So this is a yes. It is going to be transformed for what seniors are getting. What they're currently getting is like nothing. but it's going to be transformed. They're in collaborations to transform this. Will it happen tomorrow? I don't want to say yes because I'm not feeling a full-on yes, but I do know that it will be transformed eventually. So I think they're still in progress. They're working on that. But for tomorrow specifically, I don't really see it, but it is coming. So that's still great news. Very good news. Let's see what else is coming out there in the chat. Let's take a look. Time is an illusion, Ronnie. Yep. Shout out to you. Let's see. Yeah, so I thought nothing positive would happen under Biden. But as you can see, he's not really in control. He hasn't been. He hasn't been. I believe the White Hats have been in control the whole time. If you look at the things that they're playing of Biden, which I could play them for you here. I do usually. They're very put on. It's a put on show, as you can see. So no, I don't believe he's not even in control. And even as, yes, the 3D people are saying that he is, right? The president, he's not. He doesn't do anything of a president. So no. Things need to happen and happen fast and transform now. So we'll just have to see. But I do believe that Trump is coming back sooner than November. I really do. He's going to exit the stage. Ravens_wings 33. Yes. He's pooping his pants left and right wherever he goes. Okay. Come on. That's all a big show. Come on now. So enjoy it. It is a movie. Kim Turner. Well, we don't enjoy it, but it's just ridiculous. But they're making it ridiculous. There's even a video out there. This is another thing that's ridiculous. A couple days ago, it came out of a Kevin Spacey being interviewed. And we know he's very dark and very bad, but it's so fake. It's so not him. And you guys can go search it. I think it's on YouTube or Instagram or something. But it's not him. It's totally not him. It's so put on, so fake about him being bankrupt and losing everything and blah, blah, blah. But it's actually funny. It's that fake. It's hilarious, actually. So you might want to look that one up, but that's funny. So just all of it that's going on out there is, you can just tell. It's very obvious that it's all put on. They're trying to humiliate these losers, these bad people. So it's all just trying to show how ridiculous they are. So these are the days, and we're going to see it with the celebrities too, more and more. But they're really focusing in on this group right now. But yeah, you guys, it's crazy. You guys are awesome. Oprah is recovering from stomach ailment. LOL. It's just a wild world out there. But it's all for show. All of it, it's hilarious because it's so fake. But here's some other questions I wanted to address that were in the comments too. So Brazil, we want to check on Brazil. So was the RV rolled out, yes or no? So it's kind of being pushed around out there. So let's take a look. Brazil. So was the RV really rolled out? Yes or no? Here we go. Wow, you guys are going to like it. You're really going to like it. So we've got the Sun card, and you've got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, as you can see, it has a king's crown on it. It's a victory. That's a success. That's absolutely a yes. Exactly. With the Sun card sitting next to each other, that is huge, huge. So this is true. Brazil did roll out the RV. That is very true. So good to hear that that's not just some made up thing to, get attention. But yeah, we love this. This is great news. Let's see what else I have over here. Oh yeah, so we're going to head to California real quick. This question keeps popping up, not only in personal readings, but in the comments. I saw this. So the earthquake, is there going to be a major earthquake for California coming up? So, we're seeing a lot of different things. We've got the floods way down south here in Florida and Miami. But what about earthquakes for the West Coast, California? Are they anticipating a huge earthquake? Here we go. Yes or no? Well, that doesn't surprise me. So this is the Devil card, okay? And then we have the Page of Swords. So I do believe so because of the Devil card being there with the Page of Swords. But with the Page of Swords there, it is turning to a brighter side. So, but there is a dark influence still over that state, and you can definitely feel it with the vibration that is there in certain areas especially. But let's pull some more. Tower card. So it is a definite yes that I'm picking up now. With the Page of Swords being there, I'm going to pull a little bit more to see what is the Page of Swords trying to tell us. We are seeing a lot of darkness with the Devil card and the Tower. But what is, let's see, let's ask Spirit, what is the information regarding the Page of Swords? Because it is a positive card. Here we go. That's good. All right, so this is a newer card that no other tarot deck has, but this is about beating against, against all odds. Like you survived something that was crazy, and it usually wouldn't be, they survive the impossible. So that's what this card is about. It's about survival. And then we have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is union, celebration, it's goodness. So I asked for more information regarding the Page of Swords because we received the Tower along with the Devil, okay? So the Page of Swords, this was our answer. This is what he's trying to represent here through Spirit. So Californians will survive this. They will make it, I feel like, in a way, it's going to be, so the dark thinks that this will destroy it and destroy the people. But honestly, I think it's going to have a turnaround and kind of be a blessing in disguise in a way. So it's going to destroy, in a way, it's going to destroy that dark energy. That's crazy because that's what this would mean. Against all odds, it's a survival card. And then we have celebration, union, beautiful, of the light and love and higher frequency. And it's a 4 as well. So very balanced energy. So after the fact, it's going to actually make a resurrection is what I'm seeing here. So interesting. That is very interesting. So I wanted to poll on that because I've been polling on it privately in the readings. But publicly, I don't really pull on that enough. So there you go for all of you that requested that one. But interesting. That was an interesting one. So let me look in the chat and see what else you guys have out there. Here's one. Thanks, Diane. This is a good question. Will the Venezuelan Bolivar revalue? So let's see, yes or no. Yes or no. Oh, Ace of Cups. So yeah, I made the Ace of Cups a woman. A supernatural, powerful light warrior here. So yes, Ace of Cups all the way. Definitely a big yes. And then we have the 8 of Cups. So it's growing. So an 8 is on its way to a 10. So she's walking away and moving forward. So in a financial situation, this is moving up, going up, moving forward, getting to that Ace of Cups. So definitely a yes here. Yeah, let's take a look in the chat and see. Thank you for your question, Diane. Let's see what else is out there. Ooh, okay, so let's go. We'll recircle back here because I know I've got a lot of Californians out there. So will the earthquake take San Francisco? So let's take a look into this and see. Will the earthquake take out San Francisco? Well, it appears so. Ace of Swords, King of Cups. I'm going to get more information on the King of Cups. I feel like it's an association with something. It's a father energy normally in tarot, the King of Cups. It's a good card, but there's something about it that I need more information. I feel like I need more information about the King of Cups. Let's take a look. The Magician and the 8 of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this, because the Magician is a trickster in some cases, and especially with a situation such as an earthquake for California, that's You know, it's pre-planned and it's made to happen. So it's a trickster energy, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is positive, but with the Magician being there, like I said, we saw it earlier with the Devil card and the Tower, and then we got that cool Page of Swords that kind of saved it. That Magician he's not going to accomplish what he's trying to accomplish, if that makes sense. We have the Eight of Pentacles, so it's almost like the good guys are going to save California in a way, even through this destruction. It's actually going to turn into a blessing in disguise. So the Eight of Pentacles is on its way in numerology, an 8 to a 10. It will almost have completion. So it's actually going to wipe out a lot of terrible things, I guess. I have to be careful because now I'm back on YouTube. But I feel like this is going to wipe out a lot of the darkness there. So interesting. But it was a yes for your question. Yes. Let's see what else comes out there. Santa Barbara, so that's LA County. Let's just pull on it. I'm not trying to spread fear or anything. We're just pulling cards. But let's take a look. Santa Barbara, Los Angeles County. Let's just take a look. Knight of Wands, and also we've got the Six of Swords guy. All right, so let's take a look into that a little further. Eight of Swords, the Hermit, the Hierophant. It's not going to, I don't think it's really going to be destroyed in that area, but they are going, it's a cleanup thing. I think it's something about cleanup and then whatever's been secretly underneath the surface of the earth, because I can't say that word with the T that ends with an L. Or ends with the E, L-E. But okay, so what we have to look at here is the Hermit is secret stuff. So the littles, the things underneath the surface of the earth, the things under there, those things that are going on. We have the Hierophant, the Eight of Swords, or that were going on, because I don't feel the victims are there anymore. I feel they've been rescued. But I feel like a lot of that darkness in Los Angeles, yes, is still going to be, or they're still cleaning that out. So there's still a lot of good versus evil in that state, and that's what's happening. That's what I'm getting the vibe here. It's still a spiritual warfare just alone in the state of California is huge. It's a very dark place right now. The energy, not the people, but the energy, except for the dark people, of course. But let's take a look. I'm going to see what else is out there. No, I believe he's been taken out, that Newscomb. Let's see. I'm just going to pull cards on him because I've never liked him. Let's just see what we get. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So he's already been done away with. So whoever they're posing as him is an actor for sure. Nine of Cups. See how the Nine of Cups is very content? He kind of has that smirk on his face. He's already been done away with. Three of Wands taken out, taken away. No. And before that, we did get the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is either a clone, actor, whatever they use to play his part. So what you're seeing is not the true him. Okay. Let's see what else is going on out there. Let's see what else. Yep, it's all about the littles, Connie. That is for sure. I'm looking for some questions in the chat. No personal questions, but we're going to keep it on this things that help the collective. And then I'm going to make a poll for the collective actually in a few minutes here. Let's see. I'm going to see the new comments. Let's take a look. Gruesome is gone. Yes, definitely. Lady Rebecca, thank you so much. So much. Yes, I feel very blessed. And thank you for being very happy for me. I appreciate that. I really have to say thank you to all of you for all the love, all the support just throughout since I started and up till now. It's just what a roller coaster, but of surviving a lot of things, but rising, like Connie says, rising through the ashes. But yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Idaho water problem for the farmers? Oh, no. Well, let's look into that. I'm very interested in different areas. I love I love our country. We have a beautiful country. So let's take a look into Idaho. Beautiful Idaho. Water problem for the farmers. Let's check on that. Let's take a look. 8 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the Tower card. It's like a little tug of war I'm feeling here. So with the Tower card, it's not always a bad thing, and especially because it's next to the 10 of Wands here, which is a completion. And the 8 of Cups is moving forward. So let's see more information. So I think that it's going to be healed. So tarot is showing it as a healing, so that means it's going to improve. So whatever's going on with the water problem there, that's going to be fixed. And that Leo strength card could be indicating that it happens in Leo season. The next card I got was the 7 of Swords as well. So that's strategy. So it's like they're strategizing to fix this issue, and it may be fixed by August, Leo season. Leo season actually starts in July, though, the end of July into August. So yeah, let's hold the energy for Idaho that their issues go away. That's a big issue for the farmers there. So yeah, let's hold the energy there and send them a lot of positivity that gets cleared up, as well as California. We need to hold the energy there too, and send them a lot of love and light for whatever happens with that earthquake situation. Busting dams, Kathy Leander, I believe so. I believe a lot of the things that we're going to be seeing, because I think there's going to be a lot more of weather manipulation situations. I think there's a lot of, well, how could I say it? I guess a lot of they're distractions, yes, but a lot of these are set on purpose, I think, to destroy things that need to be gone and vanished from the earth. So a lot of it is actually a blessing in disguise. You know, I do think the good guys are in control, but then there's also things that have been preset, and I sense timers. Oh yeah, and I wanted to tell you guys the other morning before I left for Quantum Summit. It was, I guess, yeah, it was Friday morning. I woke up and then fell back asleep. But then before I woke up that second time, I saw the words Black Saga, SAGA. I saw Black Saga, and I don't know what it means. I have pulled cards on it, and I want to pull cards on it right now since it just came back to me to tell you guys. I just forgot to tell you guys. But Black Saga, what does that mean? So let's take a look. I got to pull cards on it. And I want to do a show coming up very soon on dreams and downloads. If something like that happens with you guys, like, I want you guys to be able to ask. So let's take a look. Black Saga. What does that mean? Here we go. Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. So definitely some sort of message. Okay, so this was a message from Spirit, no doubt. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, that's my intuition connecting to Spirit, my higher self, letting me know this. Also that 4 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So I don't believe it's a personal thing. I think this is something for the collective. I think it's global. I think it's something of the world. So there's something being, see the 3 of Pentacles, how they're working on something. They're the good guys, though. They're working on something to help others. So it's almost like 3 guys trying to find a cure for something. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. So Black Saga. I feel like it has to do with the, I really do. I have to be careful because I'm back on YouTube, but I think it has to do with the thing that they made everybody get, that a lot of sweet individuals were tricked into, pressured and tricked. So I do have to say, I think it's about that. I think that something's going to come out about that, because Saga could be, I feel like it's information. I feel like it's going to rock the boat, I guess you could say, of the whole world. So that's interesting. But anyways, let's move on from that. But if you guys have any downloads that came to you while I was going over this, feel free to throw them in the comments after the show, and then we can also look into it later. But let's see. Yeah, Steve, yeah, something health related, I feel, but it's something that has to do with the world of all people, all walks of life. Let's see. Here's a good one. This is we're shifting gears a little bit, but I love the sea. So let's take a look. What about all the sharks coming so close to the shore all over and the water temperature being so hot? Yeah, so specifically in Florida, it's like having a big bubble bath out there. It's very warm water. But let's take a look. All right, I see some of your downloads. I can't really put them up on the screen, but we'll go over that in just a second. Let's see about these sharks coming close to the shore all over. What's that about? And the water temperature. Let's see. All right, 3 of Wands, 8 of Swords. This is crazy, and you guys are going to be like, she's nuts. But I feel like there's something that's emerging from the ocean. There's something that's going to be emerged or brought back from, I don't know, I'm picturing structures. You see that 10 of Cups there in my 10 of Cups vision here? It's like a portal, but it is the sea. The sea has like this portal that's shooting up, so you can actually walk into the sea and go to the portal. But anyways, I feel like something's emerging from the sea, and that is why the temperature is getting really warm, because something's about to emerge from the sea. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. It is controlled with the 8 of Swords. They're trying to control it, but cannot. And then the 3 of Wands. I feel like the Galactics might be involved in this as well. It's something galactic. It's something emerging. This is going to be very revealing. Maybe it's even biblical. This may be very biblical, because that's kind of what I'm picking up. I feel like it's something that's going to be just unbelievable. So, and then it'll happen to be some discovery that they'll try to say was just some crazy discovery. But no, I think it's a structure. Could it be Atlantis? It very well could be. Who knows? It's possible. Anything's possible. We'll have to see, but that's what I'm picking up. That's wild. But the temperature, and then the animals, the sharks and all the fish are freaking out because it's changing their environment. So they're flipping out. They're spazzing out. So interesting. Very interesting. So that's I'm starting to channel now. Things are just coming in now. I think also we're going to see different creatures as well that we've never seen before too. So things are emerging. There's a whole other life under there. There's a whole cities out under there. There's beings that live there. There's spiritual beings. And as the veil is lifting, we're going to be able to see these spiritual beings. But they're not only just like around us and guiding and around us, but in the sea, they are there as well. So it's a whole other world under there. So we're just gonna have to stay tuned for all of that. The abyss is coming to your mind, Evelyn. Okay. See, I like to see what you guys are thinking, because Diana Alexander proved to me yesterday that, wow, you guys, as we're doing these shows, you guys are getting downloads. So always interact. Don't be shy. Interact, because you are downloading information. So the more of our collective energy is together, the stronger that we are channeling. We're all channeling right now. The Black Swan event, the Black Saga thing. That did cross my mind. So let's pull on it. Because, we're used to hearing Black Swan event. So it did come to my mind, but I didn't really give it a whole lot of energy. But let's take a look. Black Saga, Black Swan event. Are they related? Yes or no? The Chariot, the Justice card. So it's the Black Swan event's different than what we've heard. So I know we've all tried to kind of figure it out. It's something along the lines just of justice. Justice will be served. Justice is coming forward with that Chariot card, July, and then a new beginning. So it's not necessarily a yes regarding my Black Saga vision, but it is a yes that there is some sort of Black Swan event that will take place, but it's not what we've been hearing. It's different. It's a different chain of events. Let's see this, SBC 23. I think Black Saga was trying to get you to research whether the Egyptians in Europe was mostly black. Long ago, that's why the noses on some of the statues are broken off. Oh my gosh. That could be a whole other show. I'm going to have to research this. Thank you so much for that information. That is so interesting. And I'm very fascinated with the Egyptians too. Interesting. Especially their eyeliner, because eyeliner, just throwing it out there, is it's spiritual protection if you wear black eyeliner. The Egyptians, that's what they believed. So I love it. Just throwing it out there. But it's true. Let's see what else is out there. Group of Swans is called Banks. I've heard that. I have heard that before. Let's see what else is out there. I love hearing your downloads and what's coming through. If 10 is completion, wouldn't that mean the year 2026? Well, let's see what we get on it. Good observation there, Peggy Randolph. Let's see. King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Tower came out in reverse. So when the tower's in reverse, it's opposite meaning, because I do read reversals. So I believe that's after the change. So the 5 of Wands, so it's after the changes of conflict. So by 2026, we should be calmer. We should be more balanced. So, but good observation. But I think financially, economy-wise, all of that, I think we're going to be in a much more peaceful position in our lives in 2026. But very good question there. Yeah, the chat over here on YouTube is a lot easier. It's user friendly. It's kind of why I like YouTube better. But Rumble, I don't really see any comments on my end from Rumble. We are still connected. Oh, SBC23 was from Rumble. So thank you for your comment. But yeah, YouTube is for some reason just easier with that. And shout out from Sherry Hicks. Good discernment. Yes, thank you. And thanks for being here this morning. Shout out to you for sure for all your support. Let's see. Yeah, you guys keep downloading. You guys are going to be thinking things today. I can feel it. You guys are going to pay attention to your downloads as we get closer. And there's a reason why I picked the 24th. I'm going to bring it back up. The 24th for this show I'm going to be doing. I did get a download. I created this just, 30 minutes before the show. This thumbnail, created it fast because it was a download. And I heard families are reuniting, soul families reuniting. It is the return of the supernatural abilities. It is the return of all of us joining back together. But not only that, it's our telepathic power. It's all of us, like I was saying, all of us together like this just makes us stronger. And wow, there's something about the date 6/24/24 for me to get that download. And I'm like, nope, I'm doing a show. I'm going to make a thumbnail right now. And I made it very quickly. And there you go. We're going to do it. We're going to go over all this the 24th. So I'm very excited. And it's going to be at 6 o'clock. It's going to be a primetime show. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to get into it and really dissect what's going on, where we're at as a collective, and all of this. We are one, Mary Jean. Yep, very true. But yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm going to stop sharing screen. Let's see what else is out there. Yeah, the earthly families. Let me hit on this a little bit. So they say we choose the families that we're in, right? But I've never believed that personally. The earthly families that we do have, we love them and all of that, right? We are connected. But we have to remember there's also a soul family. There's soul connections that are unbreakable. There's bonds that are unbreakable because, as we've seen, sometimes blood family isn't, sometimes they don't stick together, right? We're going to keep it at that. So, but there's other individuals, there's soul family that is unbreakable. So we have to look at both. We're discovering who our true dear, loving family is, our soul family. Because we have to remember, love is not envious. Love is not manipulation. Love is forgiving. Love is patient. Love is kind. So that's where discernment and frequency comes into play. Individuals, jobs, anything, shows you watch, whatever, music, whatever makes you not feel with your alignment with your higher self, then it's not for you. And unfortunately, sometimes that is certain family members. It could be people that you've known for years. Maybe you grew up with someone since elementary school and that bond broke because of unloving nature that came into play. But then that gets into karmic contracts and cycles and all of that kind of stuff. And those are very real. But the time that we're in right now, we're moving on from karmic cycles and all of that stuff. Okay, so we're moving a lot farther than that. That is more earthly stuff. We're aware of them. We're self-aware. But once you make it past a certain point, those contracts are just void. We void them out. We move forward. But we need to join now with our soul family. And I believe a lot of us here right now, and those that will watch later, they're going to connect with that. They're going to resonate with that. You will find that there are certain people in your life right now that are that's unbreakable, the bond that you share. You guys connect on a different level. As you get older, you're a completely different person than you were when you were younger. So therefore, frequencies will mismatch with certain individuals that you've known forever compared to maybe even some newer ones, maybe you've known for 2 years. But you guys just bond completely differently, and that's you evolving. You evolve with your soul tribe. So you finding your tribe is a real thing, and that's now. That's the era we're in right now. So it's very powerful, and being around those that open us up and help us to evolve and do better in our lives, those are the ones that are actually going to help us activate the telepathic. Well, I had an English accent there. I said telepathic, but it's telepathic. See, and then accents come out sometimes. It's weird. But they're going to activate the telepathic, okay? We are going to be able to communicate that way. And that's what we're going to talk about on that show I'm going to do on the 24th as well. So that's very real, and that's really, really happening right now. But anyways, hey, I'm going to pull a card. So Arnie, Layton, I don't know if you're in the chat, but I'm going to pull one of your cards. I'm just feeling it right now. So Nature's Elemental Oracle, these are his beautiful cards. He was on the Spotlight show, might have been a month ago, but if you guys missed it, I really think you guys should watch it. He's amazing. There's other decks he's designed, but for today's show, I was really feeling just more like this, more supernatural, fairies and all. I feel like just different realms. I was pulling some information from a different realm. And what do we need to know today from the collective? What does the collective need to know? Here we go. Wow. Pure heart. I'm going to pull a couple of them because these are fun. So pure heart. You feel all the love and the pains. You're empathic. So we are empaths. Heart seeks peace and love for all. And that's kind of what I was seeing. So those individuals in your lives that give you that frequency, that help you to feel loved, and it's peaceful, and they make you feel good, whatever it may be, even a job, whatever you're doing, watching, listening to. If it makes you feel good, then it's for you. It's an alignment. So we need to really pay attention to how we're feeling around certain people and what we're doing. But this is beautiful. Pure heart. Let's pull another one because it's fun. Let's see. Ooh, Amorette. So look how beautiful that is. These are just gorgeous. So this says, love never dies. It only transforms into a more loving form where needed. Number 37, and then the other number we got was 58. Beautiful, beautiful cards, and that's so true. Love never dies. Love continues on. The soul also remembers those that you've previously loved in past lives. And I think that's why we are reconnecting with individuals, because the love sparks the memory. It activates the memory in the soul. So that's what it is. It always goes back to love, doesn't it? The highest frequency. So amazing. Thank you so much, Arnie Layton. Arnie, feel free to leave your links in the chat. It looks like KOW222 wants to know your channel. So throw it out there so everyone can find you. But yeah, check out the Spotlight show he was on. I believe it was about a month ago, but it was amazing. He's a very talented man. So cool. But anyway, let's pull, before we sign off here, let's pull what is the message from Spirit today that we all need to hear. Let's take a look from the Arcana Shores Tarot deck. Let's take a look. What is the message that we need to hear today? Ooh, 7 of Cups. Now let's see where this goes. This could go in many directions. As you can see, he's looking or feeling, he's in his head of all his options, different directions, different paths, different scenarios. Let's see where this goes. All right, 7 of Swords. So it looks like there's some strategizing going on. All right. If this is about you choosing so a lot of us are really good at we have a lot of passions because we're good at multiple things, right? So if this is resonating with you, that you're trying to discover what your passion is, or your path, your soul purpose, evaluate your abilities, evaluate the things that you love to do, your talents, the things that make you happy. Disregard how much money it makes you. Just, you have to rule that out, because you're trying to discover your soul purpose, what you love to do, what you're passionate about. So I kind of have a feeling that's what this strategy is that he's doing here. So let's see what else. 8 of Cups. Well, we've been talking a lot about that, so that's probably why it's coming through. So 8 of Cups came out with the Ace of Swords. I feel that this is about being true to yourself with the Ace of Swords, because swords are words and thoughts. So positive words feed yourself, but also truth. And when you do that, you will walk away from, like we've been talking about today, walking away from what doesn't serve you, what doesn't make you feel good. If it doesn't make you feel good, then it's not for you. So that comes into play when you are evaluating and trying to figure out, what is my soul's passion? What do I want to do? What is my mission? You're good at a lot of things, but what is it that fills your heart? What fills your cup? All right, because only you can do that. So let's see where this goes. And it all begins with being true to yourself. What other messages? Let's take a look. Wow, this is good. So the Chariot, we have the Justice card, and then we also got the Ace of Pentacles. So still talking about truth with that Justice card. Also, for those of you that have been through a tough past, just know that your justice is near with that Chariot card. The Chariot card represents July. It's Cancer energy. We're moving into July as well. But we're going to see a lot of it. We're going to see a lot of things come to a head. And you don't even have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. Just stay focused on your path. It naturally happens. The universe serves justice. It naturally will come. You don't have to do anything. Just stay focused, fill your cup, and go after what you desire. The Ace of Pentacles being here, I want more information on this. But what I was getting from this is that blessings are arriving. You're going to be seeing blessings from all the things you've been through, the challenges. You're going to not only get justice, but you're going to be rewarded. You're going to be getting blessings. Spirit rewards those that have been good to others and have been just always pure, with a pure heart, best of intentions. So let's take a look. What else? We have the Fool card, we have the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So it's all about starting fresh, a new journey, a new path. So for those of you that are really focusing, because I think this is about someone very focused on discovery, discovery of their soul purpose, but they're very good at multiple things. So they're a little bit overwhelmed. So you need one-on-one time with yourself. You really need to focus in, maybe even meditate, and just how do you feel about each one? Imagine yourself, picture yourself doing what it is that you're trying to figure out your life mission. So really get into character and feel it, and really imagine if it's the one, if that's the path you want to take, because we all choose our own path. So King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, that fire energy is passion, it's love. What motivates you? What gives you momentum? That's going to be your answer. It's not hard. We all have this. We all have it within us. Our soul will remember what the mission is. So don't get frustrated. It's really not that hard. It's about how it makes you feel. Do you feel in alignment? Do you feel happy? Do you feel loved if you were to do this as your life purpose, your soul mission? And do you feel momentum? Do you feel motivation? Is it going to help people? Is it going to give benefits to others for the collective? You know? So those are factors that will help you discover your life purpose. It's really not too hard. And also, things that we did when we were young that we really enjoyed, go back to that, because that's your pure essence. That's your soul. You were new on the earth plane, but your soul wasn't. Your soul is very old. It's been around. So when we're very young and we're, little ones, we remember that's why we're drawn to certain things as little ones. We're drawn to, like I was drawn to writing and journaling, and I don't know, I made up a bunch of stories and I wrote about stuff, and there were characters, and I don't know. But it came from somewhere, because I was such a little twerp at that time. And it's like, how does this little person know this stuff? And I wish I still had those journals, but somebody got rid of them. But there are a lot of stories. And so I'm just trying to say, it's an example that when we're young, our soul is fresh still. It just came back to earth. And it's remembering what we were attracted to. So pay attention to what you were attracted to when you were very young, because it has to do with your soul purpose, your soul mission. So that'll help you too. If you're trying to discover what it is that you want to do, that will definitely help. Kind of dissect your childhood, and then as you grew up, because as we grow up and go through the teenage years, and then hormones play a role, it takes us off course. And then, of course, we've got society, the government really threw us off and suppressed us, right? Brainwashed us in school. So that was done on purpose so that we wouldn't remember what we truly are and who we are and where we want to go. So now we resurrect and we come back to who we are, and we are remembering. These are the days that we are really, really starting to remember. So take that time with yourself. Go to your favorite place. If you have a favorite spot out in nature or in your backyard, wherever it may be, go there and just be still, and you're going to figure it out, because you're going to be alone with yourself, and you can really feel it and get into it. So I encourage it. Also, what helps me is sage. Fresh flowers, have it around. And also, of course, my cards, that crystals play a major role. I wear the labradorite. Find the crystal that works with you. But I do recommend the labradorite, or even, what is it? It's this one right here. Citrine. I love citrine too. So citrine and labradorite really opens me up as well. But find what works for you, because it's all situational. But anyways, guys, I think I could probably talk all day, but I can't, because I got to go. There's personal readings today. But if you're interested in a personal reading and you don't know where to find me, you want to go to arcanashores.net. I didn't pull it up, but that's my website, arcanashores.net. And that's where you can schedule a personal reading. One-on-one readings for an hour are always going to be about $144, so that's an angel number. And then also I have $50 readings that you send in 4 questions, and then I make you a customized video. But yeah, it's all right there on arcanashores.net, and I look forward to meeting you guys. But anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day. Sending you lots of love and lots of light, and I'll see you soon. Bye.